like to know about steampunk, would you, teens? Well, I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you're all about steam and brass, and all you need to depart is a team and a task, sharp set of gears and a gleaming arc, competitive robots seeking the start. If you're all about reaching far, seeking the game on secret charts, meeting in secret beneath the stars, loaded with pizza and feeling smart. If you're making a robot army, marching armed for starting a party, something so wondrous, and a specially constructed electrical bus so thunderous. Don't come to fuss, got a wanderlust and you're one of us. We bump steampunk, need one of these, jump free power, free fun, here come the steampunk. Steam powered, steam powered, steam powered, steam powered, steam powered, steam powered, steam powered. Just bring your plans and plots and schemes. We've got the mechanics if you've got the dreams. All people, countries, cultures, teams. Welcome one and all to the age of steam. Keep it courteous, professional, worth it to work together in the first teamwork. The future of technology is all that it seems. Welcome one and all to the age of steam. Steam powered, steam powered, steam powered. Steam powered, steam powered, steam powered. We are looking forward in time, pushing past certain factory grime. All other groups to the back of the line. We are the future, in fact, divine. Gleaming machinery is seen to be reckoned with. Every single member an excellent gentleman or lady creating, leading a steamship in between T-sips. The people need this. You see, we're taking care of our crew like we do our facial hair. Be made aware when making improvements. Don't call it a scene, it's more of a movement, more of an era. Clearing the air, taking over, nearly there. Students, coaches, mentors, teams, welcome one and all to the age of steam.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back your first Steamworks MCs, Mr. Tony Roberts and Brandon Zielinski.
Good morning, Gainesville! Who's awake this morning?
Oh, God, man.
All right, good morning, I said good morning. Wow, what a great day we had yesterday. What a great day of qualification matches we had. Thank you all for your gracious professionalism, both on and off the field. And I want to also thank you all for being role models of excitement, of determination, and of sportsmanship here yesterday.
Yeah, we really want you guys to keep up that gracious professionalism that you had going on today. We know it can get intense. Keep being good sports, stay safe, and most of all, have fun. Keep in mind, FIRST is more than just robots.
This isn't a robot. It very well may have hydraulic arms, a drivetrain, and a circuit board, but this isn't a robot. This is a lesson in humility, hard work, and collaboration. This is a CrossFit workout for the muscle upstairs. This is an apple for the next generation of Newtons. It's a lot of things, but this isn't a robot. This is a roadmap that leads straight to engineering. This is a rock to shatter 1,000 glass ceilings, a rope to pull a generation up and out of poverty, a sledgehammer to break down cultural barriers, and a universal language spoken in every nation on Earth. And because of that, this is a compass that can help point the way to peace. But please, don't think this is just a robot. This is Glastonbury for technology. This is mission control for the next moonshot. This is the Rosetta Stone to help translate the future. This is the sport that will help us win tomorrow. This is the software to program ourselves to cure cancer, build a clean engine, or step foot on Mars. But this isn't a robot. It's a machine to build the people who will change the world.
All right, let's say good morning to a distinguished group of volunteers. Hopefully you've all had a chance to meet them and wow them yesterday. That is our judges. Good morning, judges.
Also, could you give a huge hand to our referees? And especially our esteemed head referee, Jan Sperlin, who will inform you of a rule clarification.
You know you're in trouble when I show up to speak with something in my hand. I want to tell you that this has to do with a rule interpretation. And if you are a pilot on an airship, then you want to pay close attention to what I'm fixing to tell you. Yesterday, we told teams that if you released the rope and the rope didn't fall, that you could not reach over the edge of the airship and free it. If you did, you would receive a penalty. And that's the way that we played it all day yesterday. I had some teams come up and question me about it. And we went back, we reread the rule, we got the refs together, we read it together, we discussed it. But because there were enough of you that came to me and questioned that, I asked first for clarification on that to make sure that I was doing what first intended for me to do. I mean, the subject of the rule says your hands will not leave go outside the vehicle. Well, I was wrong. I was calling it wrong. You are allowed to do that. So, starting today, we will be allowing you to reach over the edge of the airship if your rope does not fall. Now, you need to read the rule carefully, because if the rope goes below the deck of the airship, you cannot touch it. That rule is in effect for that. Good news is yesterday we played it consistently against those rules. Today we will play it consistently against the revised rules. And I apologize to you from yesterday, but it's the best that we can do. If you've got questions about it, please come see me, but we will not be replaying any of the matches. Thank you.
All right, our next hard-working group of volunteers we'd like to recognize this morning is all of those very, very hard-working robot inspectors that got all of you inspected yesterday. That group of volunteers is, of course, led by our lead robot inspector, Mr. Jeff Reese. Everyone give a warm, good welcome. Now remember today, after your last qualification match, to go and get re-inspected.
Now, we can't let this event go without a huge, hearty thank you to our folks at Georgia Power. Not only did they keep your robots running, but they kept the field running as well. 30 of the 39 teams here had assistance from Georgia Power. Thank you so very much. Where they're at?
All right, so here's what the rest of the schedule looks like for today. We will, of course, start match 44 and continue through the rest of our qualification rounds. After we've completed all of our qualification rounds, we will go into the alliance selection, which is where the top 8 teams will pick their 2 partners to go into the playoff tournament. After the playoff tournament this afternoon, we will conclude the day with an awards ceremony. Now, with one note on the modification to today's schedule, please welcome our lead FTA, Mr. Adam Britton.
Good morning. I know you guys love seeing me by now. I'm always bringing the best of news. So our modification for the schedule is we will only be playing to match 65. We had to take away 2 matches per team in order to make our schedule work. You will all be getting 10 matches. Everyone will get the same number of matches. We're not giving any teams more or less. The reason this is done, we have a contractual obligation with the building to be out of here at a certain time tonight. Therefore, we have to stick to today's schedule exactly, and we just do not have the time to give everyone 12 plays. This is kind of standard between most events. I haven't heard of any of them that have actually hit their scheduled number of matches. So it is possible that this will be a change in the future, so please be prepared for it. If you guys have any questions, please come ask me. And look forward to seeing you on the field.
All right, thank you, Adam, and thank you to all of our hardworking FTAs and Field Reset that keep us moving out here on the field.
Yes, and would you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem on the board. Looks like we're all singing together. So, so we will lead.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in gave proof through the oh, say does that banner yet wave for the land of the
Thank you all very, very much for that.
Full.
All right. It is time to get going with First Steamworks once again. Match number 44. Get out here and power up these robots. Pilots, climb aboard. It's time to take flight.
In the stands, before you get going too far, Georgia Power would like to get some pictures with you and your